Hey, welcome back. So let's continue on this topic of sex and romance. A topic really dear to my heart, and I've been kind of dancing around this pink elephant for a while. And it keeps calling me back, and I'm like, fuck, okay, let's go. Because I have a lot to share about it and a lot of wisdom around it, depending what you're into. I'm into Bashar, Neville, and Seth. I'm into the world is a mirror. I'm into words are not descriptive, they are creative. And I'm into your identity determines your life experience. Your state of being determines what you see in your life around you with regards to all kinds of topics. Sexuality and romance has always been super fascinating to me. And I finally get it. And what I'm going to say now might make you want to vomit and punch someone. It was my reaction to when I first heard this. I was like, what the hell? Seriously? Do you expect me to work with this? Okay, here it comes. The person you're looking for is you. If you need a bucket to vomit, I can wait. When I first heard that, I was like, fucking hell, are you kidding me? Am I supposed to go through the world alone by myself? The person who I'm looking for is me? What the hell? And so I'm saying it to you, but I'm also going to explain what it means. So, if you have had a trajectory or maybe are in the middle of uh, this is why am I continuously in a situation where I pick a guy that's like, I actually don't even want to be with him, but I don't want to be alone. Or I pick a guy and he's really into me and then he's not. Or I pick a guy and he he's only looking at other women and he's not giving me a lot of attention. Or I pick a guy and he's hot and cold and it's driving me insane. This is you outpictured. This is what Neville means when he says, leave the mirror and change your face. Well, actually, he means something different, but this is the answer to what's going on. Leave the mirror and change your face. He says, the world tells you who you are. So it's identity, it's personality, it's your nervous system. Your nervous system is running a program that you are seeing continuously going on. And you're like, what the hell? Different face, same behavior. And that's your clue right there. Different face, same behavior means it is you, my sweetest heart. And it can be a tough pill to swallow. And it's also an awesome pill to swallow because it means you can change it. And it's way easier than you think. Seriously. My golden tip for all of this is do not get your panties all in a twist. Do not react. Do not get frustrated. Just pivot. And for sure, you're going to go insane at first. If you're a fiery type like me, you're going to go in some kind of inner turmoil. And at one point, and it can be pretty quickly, it becomes super easy to pivot and to be like, you know what? No, I am not that person anymore. I am not that person anymore. So the answer to having these dudes, or maybe they're women, maybe you're a woman that's into women, maybe you're a guy watching this and into women, maybe you're into men. It doesn't matter. What matters is everyone is you outpictured, everyone is you pushed out. So, what do you want to do? Don't argue with the echo. Don't try to make them the player behave differently by trying to tell them how you think they should be and try to manipulate. No. Leave the world alone and go within. If you've seen the first video that I made on this, then you know what's going on in my life, and I have created someone that is my dream reflection. He's a dream reflection, and I created it. There's no one to blame but self, but also there's no one to praise but self. So while it is a co-creation, the version of him that I am experiencing comes from me, not from anyone else. The version of me that he's experiencing comes from him, but that's his bubble, and I can speak to his bubble. I can only speak to my bubble, and I can tell you how you can be the operant power in yours. So it's never about manipulating anyone. It's always about taking full responsibility for where you are at. And it could very well be that at one point I decide, you decide, hey, this is actually the reflection that I keep seeing is not for my highest expansion anymore, because all that anyone ever is for my highest expansion. Nothing else. Good sex is amazing. Cuddles and fun and all of the other stuff that you have with someone that you are with, appreciate spending time with, whatever your situationship is. It's all amazing, but it's not what it's about. In the end, it is all about your expansion, your biggest growth, and what else than romance to have you look at your shit if you're willing to. Because there are also a lot of people they like to be in the blame game, and that's fine. I'm not one of those people. And you are probably also not, because you're here. So, where am I going with this? I'm going here. The person that you're looking for is you. And you are deciding on your preferred identity through the reflection of the other. So you get a reflection from someone that you're into, that you're dating, that you are partnered with, married with, whatever the situation is, interested in, it doesn't matter. Use them to gauge where you are within yourself. That's the whole game. And that's how you make use of this beautiful whatever it is that you're in. And so another important thing that Oprah, or actually I was talking to Ramona Gailey, she channels Oprah. I was talking to Oprah about this, Ramona Gailey about this. And actually, by the way, sidestep, she doesn't channel Oprah Winfrey. She channels a collective called Oprah without an H. And she said this: whenever you have had an experience with someone, and like say your past relationship and you broke up, or it's a current relationship, situationship that you would love to experience in a different way, in a more harmonious way, in a way that you feel more valued, sexier, whatever it is, it can be anything. Then focus on the nice things of someone, because what you focus on expands. And when you're going to focus on, he never does this, he never does that, what will you get? More of that shit. And you know why? Because what you focus on expands. So I say in all of my recent videos, a fit mind creates a beautiful body and an epic life. And with a fit mind, I mean your ability to focus on what you want to focus on. Because if your mind jumps in all kinds of places where you don't want to go, your mind is not fit, dude. Your mind is lazy as intercourse. That's what the Buddhists, I think the Buddhists call it monkey mind, no? Maybe it's a different religion. Maybe it's the Christians and the Jews that say monkey mind. And it doesn't really matter. Because circumstances don't matter. Only state of being matters, as Bashar says. So, the person you're looking for is you, which means you change you. You be the identity that can only reflect what you desire to experience in a different person. And it is easier than you think, and I will definitely go through this in the videos to come. My very first tip is get clarity on who you need to be in order to have a certain reflection. As an example, if you want someone to be more communicative with you, then how communicative are you? Do you have the guts to say what you feel without losing yourself, without self-abandoning? Do you stand up for what you want? Do you feel secure enough to tell them how you feel and what you actually think and what you really want? Do you? Because if you don't, then why would you expect to see that in another? So you become what you want to experience. Another example, if you'd like to experience respect and ease, then you have to become respect and ease. And it shows really easily in your life. Respect, for instance. How do you treat your body? How do you treat your house? How do you treat your clothes? Your things? Do you treat these things respectfully? Or is it always a huge mess in your house? Are your clothes dirty and smelly with holes in them? And of course, I'm kind of exaggerating, but I'm making a point here. Ease. Do you have ease in your life, or are you constantly struggling and pushing against things? And these are all nervous system frequencies, yeah? This is all identity which you can sense in your system as nervous system frequency. And you experience the baseline of your nervous system frequency, because you don't get what you want, you get what you are. And what are you being? You are a body, a physical body. Well, actually, you're a spirit, but you're playing a physical earth game. And your physical body emits a frequency, and that frequency is emitted by your nervous system, and that outpictures, and that creates everything that you see outside of you. So when you have turmoil in your life, I can tell you, you have a turmoil inducing nervous system. If you have ease in your life, you have an easy nervous system. If you have a lot of disrespect in your life, you have something in your nervous system that says, disrespect me, because I'm disrespectful to myself, and probably also others, because you can only treat others how you treat yourself. So this is it for now. I know that this is valuable, and I trust that you get it, because I wish for everyone in the world to have the most amazing love life, sex life, romantic life, fulfilling, overflowing in a way that you wish. So not in before I go, not in a container that society puts on you. You do you. This is your life. You can choose however you want it to look. If you're into dating 5 men or women at the same time and they all agree, perfect, go for it. If you love to commit to only one person, but you don't want it to have a name, perfect, go for it. If you want to be married and super committed and only that person and vice versa, perfect, go for it. Your preference, it's your life. It doesn't have to look like how everything looks. It can, but it doesn't have to. Okay, I'm going to the library to write. Yeah, a fit mind creates a beautiful body and an epic life. Pretty sexy life, too. Yeah, pretty amazing sex life as well. I just had to end with that. Love you. See you in the next. Ciao.